I like to say that I grew up hood adjacent, close enough to hear the gunshots, but not quite close enough to get shot. But really, I grew up among mostly Black folks, and most of us had a low socioeconomic status. And while there are a lot of wonderful things about growing up in that type of community and culture, there's also this undercurrent of the world is hard and we can vibe here, but in the broader world, we might have some difficulty. And because of that difficulty, sometimes people got stuck. They got stuck in their same neighborhoods, stuck in that same problematic friend group, stuck in the same job that they really didn't like. So I was taught to make it out. I was taught to get an education, be personable, diversify my hobbies, work twice as hard in everything I do so I didn't get stuck. Because mobility was freedom. The ability to go where I want, when I want, and have more or less a pleasurable experience. That's freedom. So that's what I did. After high school, I left my hometown to get freedom from my parents and my classmates. I was not interested in going to the college in my city because who's trying to do high school 2.0? I walked away from everything and everyone I knew without hesitation because of the awe of the possibilities ahead of me. I went to grad school in a different state for my freedom from my city experience in life. I moved to a much smaller city. I would call it a town, but the locals really hate that. But it is a much smaller city in Kentucky. I want to experience a different culture and lifestyle. So I walked away from everything and everyone I knew without hesitation for the opportunity to challenge myself. Now, I didn't particularly like the Kentuckian culture and lifestyle. So after grad school, I moved to Seattle for freedom from the explicit form of oppression I experienced in Kentucky, for freedom to figure out who I was, start my gender transition, figure out what it meant to be a Black professional. Um, I moved 3,000 miles away from everything and everyone I knew without hesitation for the chance to truly find myself. And I did. I found myself, and in that, I also found an amazing community, amazing hobbies, my professional niche, my spouse. But then living in Seattle got hard and the US started to look a little scary. Life was really expensive, community was getting complicated. So I left. I moved to Spain, which is where I live now. But this time there was hesitation. I was physically leaving, but I wasn't just going to leave everyone and everything I knew behind this time. I loved the life and community I built in Seattle, and I couldn't just move on and not look back. And this is when I realized freedom is a paradox. And all the focus on mobility and moving and pursuing my dreams and living my best life, I never learned how to stay. If I only move because I don't know how to stay, is that really freedom? Or another trapping of my making? How do I stay in community and in connection with my friends, chosen families, clients, my professional network? How do I allow for relationships to evolve and change, give and accept support in different ways, grieve the relationships that I had while being open to what could be new? And how do I not take everything personally when friends and I have a hard time communicating across 9 time zones? I learned how to walk away in the name of freedom, but I wasn't free. I wasn't free to build roots, navigate conflict, commit. Therein lies the paradox. See, some of y'all know how to commit. Some of y'all could stand to broaden your horizons, try some new things, make bold and impulsive choices. And some of y'all know how to move on. Y'all like me, and y'all know how to walk away and never look back. But have any of y'all learned to make that a choice? Because freedom is about choice, to have the ability to stay and the ability to go, to learn to thrive where you are and also be able to pick up and know that wherever you go next, you can thrive there too. So, as y'all think about y'all's future, as you watch the next few years of your life unfold and you embark on exciting and humbling journeys, remember that the wonderful, incredible, loving world that is perfect for you cannot be found, no matter how far or how long you look. It is built. To build something beautiful, it is important to open yourself up to new experiences and opportunities, but it's also important to commit, withstand, develop, and not just with your physical presence, right? Technology is too good for that. But how do you commit yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually to your goals and community and the life that you hope to build for yourself? Freedom is a choice. It's wisdom, it's hope, it's a paradox. So dream, explore, pursue, live, and commit, devote, stay. Stay with your dreams. Stay with your discomfort. Stay in that gray area because it's in that gray area, that ambiguity, that you really find your freedom. Congratulations, class of 2025. Y'all got this.